Greetings, my friends. So yesterday I did two videos, a rare doubleheader, on the Antichrist and his henchman, his puppet, if you will, setting up the stage for the mark of the beast with the new 666 patent and everything else going on. And of course, YouTube heavily censors it. Social media heavily censors it because they do not want the word getting out about the truth. They love the pastors and the watchmen and the Christians out there who talk about feel-good topics, who sit there and just twiddle their thumbs. And they love them and make sure all of their videos get scads of views because they're useless to Christ, and they're very, very useful to the devil who runs social media. But it's okay. I'll keep putting the word out, like my brother reminded me today, and I've said so many times. A Facebook brother reminded me, if we reach even one, it's all worth it, and it is. And I'm thankful the Lord that thousands watch the videos, even though it should be millions. It used to be a long time ago I'd get over 1 million views a lot of times, but hey, it is what it is. So here we go. Let's go ahead and cover what's piggybacking on yesterday's video, shall we? Now we got Prime Minister Netanyahu and Benny Gantz, the two guys who are running Israel. They got a unity deal, and here's what they're saying. They don't, first of all, understand this if you don't already know. The third temple of Israel cannot be built. Can't even lay one foundation stone until after the imminent rapture. The peace treaty, the 7-year peace deal, which will enable that temple to be rebuilt, cannot happen until after the imminent rapture. So we've got peace is the big thing. Prime Minister Netanyahu and Benny Gantz are both saying yesterday, and I quote, "We want to have this peace treaty complete by November of 2020 because they believe that Donald Trump may not get reelected. And they know if Donald Trump does not get reelected, they know that peace treaty is dead in the water. And God's will always happens, my friends. It doesn't matter what man's will is, God's will happens. And any other time, President Trump would win in a landslide. But now we've got the minions who are messing him up over all this disease going on and trying to trip him up over his own words when the guy he's running against is barely even running on one cylinder out of 8. And the media covers it up and hides it. And they're doing everything they can to get rid of Donald Trump. And it might need to happen. Trump may need to go so the one world government can be formed, because Trump is holding that back along with Prime Minister Netanyahu. But see, understand again, Prime Minister Netanyahu leaves in 18 months and Benny Gantz takes over then. And Benny Gantz will be a puppet for the one world government. He will just fall right into line like the mice following the Pied Piper. And so again, things are lining up so quickly, and they feel like they have to get that peace treaty done by November. So we're almost in May right now, my friends, and like I've showed you so many times, we're at the end of verse 13 in Matthew 24. Verse 14 is where the tribulation begins. And I need to keep hammering home what's going on to let you know and remind you that we're on the threshold of eternity. And God's going to work it out the way he wants to. He'll set it up the way he wants to set it up, but everything's happening so fast, getting ready for the mark of the beast, getting ready for that global vaccination, which I believe is a precursor, may even meld into the mark of the beast eventually. But all that kind of stuff won't happen until the rapture of the church. And you find yourself left behind and they offer you a mark in your right hand or forehead and tell you have to have it to buy and sell. You avoid that up to the cost of death, because if you take that mark, you might live for a little while longer. You might not, with the terrible things that are coming to earth. When you die, you go right to hell and spend forever there in the lake of fire, which is 1,000,000 times worse than hell after that. If you refuse that mark, if you're saved by Jesus Christ's precious blood, the instant you die, you go right to heaven. And it's a no-brainer. People need to understand what's going on, and they need to wake up and see what's happening in front of them. Look around the world. The world's changed forever. The world will never be the same, ever, ever, ever be the same. And I've told you guys that. And America is toast. Lord gave me prophetic word 10 years ago, 10 years ago this year, on America. It's been fulfilled. It has become prophetic, all because of God. All glory to him, none to me. I'm not a prophet, but I do put out the word how the Lord gives it to me. And we need to understand that we're living in the last of the last of the last days. The whole world is toast, my friends. Israel is the only nation that God will always protect. If you've never been saved or you're backslidden, pray the prayer to the 6 steps in the box below the video. No one's guaranteed more time in your life. If you'd like prayer for anything, contact me. I pray for you every day. I love you all so much. Don't want to see anyone spend forever in hell in the lake of fire. Share this video and look up True Christians. Our redemption draweth nigh. We fly soon. Praise the Lord. Love you all so much. May God bless you. Share the video. Get the word out. Take care of yourselves. Bye.